Hey, good morning. It's early Tuesday morning, June the 3rd, I believe it is. Up at the farm, came up last night. Storms rolled in as we were on our way up, so we have a combination behind me you can see in the sky. We have a combination of light rain and smoke from the Manitoba wildfires. The Minnesota wildfires are pretty well under control. I checked them yesterday. They're 95, 96, 98% controlled. They were up the North Shore from Duluth and basically then north of Duluth. If you want to take a look at some fun stuff, look up Earl Waters, 2 T's, on both Facebook and YouTube. And then say Minnesota wildfires, Chinook 47. And you'll find Earl Waters is a Chinook pilot who fights fires. And he had some great posts while he was up here in Minnesota. Very much worth watching if you want to see kind of the terrain and what Minnesota may look like. It's early, 7:30. Well, not early, but it's early. We brought a load of stuff up, and so the truck is still hooked to the trailer, and we got to do some of this. I'll show you some of that. Put some stuff in the container last night at my wife's, so that's already off of here, but we just got some this is an old computer rack. You know, I ran a technology company for 32 years. So that's going in the container. Tiller came up. Mower for my daughter came up. Chop saws here so we can do some projects. And then these are batteries and transformers here. There's a battery box, the bigger one here, and then down below there's a transfer. This takes 208, and that knocks the 208 down to 120. Dog kennel. So just a bunch of stuff still here. As I say, the rest of it was material out of my wife's sewing room, and I've already put that in the container. But we're gonna leave this hooked up because I gotta take the mower over to Nora, and the tiller needs to go in for repair, so there's no sense unbuckling it, and I'm going to go get some coffee. So to do that, my excursion came back. My daughter had it. So when she left for school, I had this because I just bought the red truck here. So there it is. It came back. Now it's a little less for wear and tear. Most recently, not this winter, but the winter prior, she banged it up in the tunnel in Minneapolis. So she got hit on both sides. She hit the wall on this side, and a car hit her on that side as they slid in. It was a pretty, you know, there were 30 cars involved. So it's a little banged up, but it runs. And so it's gonna allow me to go get coffee without having to unhook the trailer or go in. I'm too early to bring the equipment in because the repair site doesn't open till 9. And I don't wanna wait that long. So there we go. Welcome to the farm. We're not here permanently yet. Working on it. Doing a lot of work at the city house. This weekend was kind of a bust. My son got married on Saturday, so that was cool. And we had the rehearsal dinner at our house. So we had 40 people at our house for dinner. That was actually a lot of fun. But the work up to get to there was a lot. And I didn't film much of it. Some of it you'll see, but I didn't film the wedding or anything like that because it doesn't need to be filmed for you guys. All right, I'm gonna let the chickens out here. We don't have a fancy chicken door on this yet. Gotta get him some food. These are kind of sow the land post. Oh, there is plenty of food here. We'll just add to it. My daughter comes over and maintains the chickens when we're not up here. So she must have just filled it so she doesn't have to deal with it. Okay. Well, let's go get some coffee, huh? I want to tape up that loose fender on the truck and then head up to my favorite coffee store, which I've told you before, Baraboo, and get some coffee this morning. It's a little chilly here this morning, probably about 63, 64. It was hot yesterday. Reportedly in the city got to 91. 91 is just painfully hot for those of us in the Northland, so that was disappointing. See if I can get that. No, probably not, but anyhow. Yeah, so that was disappointing, 90 plus degrees. Got some monster or Gorilla tape here. I always call it monster tape. I'm not sure why. It's Gorilla tape. Pretty good stuff, but even it succumbed. They say you can put it on wet, but I'm not so sure it adheres as good as it could when it's wet. No, and like there. That ain't working at all. All right, well that ain't good, but it'll hold us till we get coffee. Raining harder. I don't think I'll get the fields mowed today. That was one of the things on my list to do, because it's just going to be a consistent rain apparently. Kind of awful. I'm gonna go get the geese out, put this tape down, go get the geese out. The geese actually like this weather, so they'll be ecstatic that it's raining. So the geese are down this trail here, past the fire pit to the right. Get this mowed first, get a walkway clear to the tall grass. Out across our makeshift bridge. The two 2x4s my daughter put in. The two 2x8s I put in. All right, geese. There they are. All right, we're gonna leave them be. Head back over our bridge here. That's right, I'm not taking that truck, am I? So used to it, I don't drive the excursion very often. Got a little broken down. I had two of them. I had an 01 that I bought originally, and about 03, whenever the gas prices were really high. Well, no, that one I bought it off of Hertz Rental. That time I had 4 children and 2 dogs, and then we had the 5th child. So that big, huge SUV was really nice for carrying everybody. And then I decided I was going to buy a new one, not a new one. And I found one in Corpus Christi, Texas, when the fuel prices were so high. That was in really good shape. It was only a couple, 3 years old. Not even that. It's an 05, and that was probably 06, maybe 07, when fuel went to $4 a gallon. And whoever owned this sold it for... Well, that's right. I'm not taking that truck, am I? So used to it, I don't drive the excursion very often. It's gotten a little broken down. I had 2 of them. I had an 01 that I bought originally in about 03, whenever the gas prices were really high. Well, no, that one I bought off of Hertz Rental. That time I had 4 children and 2 dogs. And then we had the 5th child. So that big, huge SUV was really nice for carrying everybody. And then I decided I was going to buy a new one. Not a new one. And I found one in Corpus Christi, Texas, when the fuel prices were so high. That was in really good shape. It was only a couple, 3 years old. Not even that. It's an 05, and that was probably 06, maybe 07, when fuel went to $4 a gallon. And whoever owned this sold it for peanuts to a dealership. I bought it for 10 grand with 30,000 miles on it. That's how badly they wanted to get rid of it. I love these things. So this is actually going to become a project truck for me once the shop is built. we're gonna put it back together again. Fix the body. Oh, battery's dead though. Bummer. Yeah, all right, so change of plans. I'm gonna drop the mower off at Nora's. It's getting close enough. I can manage to waste an hour in town. So let's go to town. Okay, we're going to bring this one to a close with a little mowing. I did mow some of the fields, and in the next video we'll continue this weekend, and we'll do some rototilling and we'll do some mowing, so I hope you'll join me for that one. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you very much for watching the video.